Hello YouTube, welcome back to another live stream. Tonight we are going to revisit Bitburner. I got actually a pretty good response off of the first stream, so I thought we would dig into a couple of things here. So I haven't started the game yet. I'm going to go ahead and launch it so we can see the offline resources should kick into place. So if you were with us for the last stream, there we go, cool. I'm going to full screen that. We did play, and I have not opened the game since that day. So it's just been sitting in the background. We unlocked some achievements. Okay, so let's catch up with where we are. So we went through the tutorial and a good chunk, or a part of the getting started beginner's guide. So let's decide that later. And then I have not opened the game since. So we've been offline for 3 days, 16 hours, 48 minutes, and 3 seconds while we were offline. Our scripts generated $452 million credits, whatever their currency is here. And our HackerNet nodes generated 657 million, I think. And we haven't joined any factions. We'll have to explore that tonight as well. So we've got some things to do. So my goal for tonight is to take a look at this. We'll expand our node, our HackerNet node world, because I think we have some resources now. Our level is 216. And again, this has all been offline. I haven't played once, so let's go ahead and close that. Do not try to save the world. There is no world to save. If you want to find the truth, worry only about yourself. Ethics and morals will get you killed. Keep an eye out for the hacking group known as NITSEC. Probably NITSEC. This message was saved as J2.message. So this jump 3R seems to be the story aspect of the game. So we'll keep kind of messing around with that as well. All right. Oh, this we got. Unknown sender. People say that the corrupted governments and corporations. Oh, there we go. We got the NITSEC. Rule the world. Yes, maybe they do. But do you know who everyone eventually fears? People like us. Because they can't hide from us. Because they can't fight shadows and ideas with bullets. Join us and people will fear you too. Find and install the backdoor on our server. I'm guessing that's the server name. Then we will contact you again. This message was saved. Okay. So that one is saved. All right. So let's check in on our stats. Looks like we have 1.2 billion going on there. We haven't done anything, I guess, to get our strength, defense, dexterity, agility, and charisma up. I have no idea how that works. HackNet production, that's all looks good. Does it give us a breakdown? Here we go. So from our hacking, we got 476 million. Okay. HackNet expenses have been 14 million. So we're doing quite well. So let's take care of that first. Let's go ahead. Actually, let's check on our create a program because we have levels now. So I think we just run these in the background. We've done this one. We've done this one. With a depth up to 5. All right, well, let's just start getting these running because I think it's just you have to wait them out. So we'll get that going there. All right, we checked our stats. Let's look in on factions here. Looks like we have 2 invitations. We got the net burners, 6 augmentations left, and we got sector 12. Hacking level 80, total HackNet RAM of 8 gigabytes, total HackNet cores of 4, total HackNet levels of 100. Those must be the prereqs you have to have. Located in Sector 12, have 15 million. So these factions must come in. So we'll have to do some research on the factions part. Okay, let's see. So terminal script editor, we'll get to that. We're running a create program. We got stats. Okay, let's look at our HackNet. So this generated more of our money than our scripts did. So let's go ahead and we're going to max level all of these because we have like $1 billion right now. So, all right, so let's max these out. So that's taking them from 166 a second to 300 a second. Max level, max level, max level, max level. All right. Now we will see. Let's reset these, see if they change. So 1, 5. Looks like that can go up to 10 for only 5 million on the RAM. And these can go up to 15. Holy cow, that gets expensive. 370 million. So what does our... So we're making 10 a second there. If we spend the 5 million, we're making 2,000 a second. All right, let's get our RAM up, because we can afford that. Cores, it feels like, is a longer project. Now, I probably, if I was in pure on min-max mode, I should look at that cost versus like this cost. You know, if we go up, so there's 6 million there, right? You know, what was our, you know what, let's do this. Let's buy ourselves, it's only 1 million. We're going to buy ourselves one more server. We're going to keep it down here to be our plain server. So Hacknet 12 will be just kind of our minimal, so we can check things, right? So, you know, going up 5 here gets us 2 more a second. Going up 5 here gets us 1 more a second. So I think the RAM was a good move. Let's try a 5. Oh, that is 5. Let's go up 1. So that gets us 0.052 a second. And that's also because it's probably low level. So let's do this. We're going to buy 2 more. These will be our, this bottom row we're going to turn into our kind of our control group, right? So we're going to have a, let's go ahead and max out the level on 1. There we go. Plus 199. There we go. Okay. So if I max out these at 6, so let's go to 5. So 5 levels jump up with this, gives me plus 571. This gives me plus 250. So I think we were actually better off to do that. Now let's check here. That gets up to 2,000. Okay, so it is also, because we have so much RAM here, going up 5 here moves us to 2,000, whereas going up 5 here only moves us up 250, because, so they must be interlinked, I'm going to guess. So, okay, let's see what we have access to. 50 million is pretty high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 500 million. Okay, let's not blow through all of our money, because I don't know if we're going to need more later. All right, so if we do a 5, yeah, then 5 more would be, so now, so 5 is 6 million, that's 51, so 45, for 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, yeah, so there's no penalties to doing it incrementally. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put 5 of these on, because that's doubling our income per second. All right, and again, we're just going to do it on our first 12. These are going to be our control groups down here. What we could try, actually, I don't think I can max out. Oh, it looks like I can. Plus 6, plus 6. Okay, so let's max the RAM on this one, and we'll max the cores on that one, but keep that level 1. Okay, so let's max the RAM, which I believe, yeah, there we go, and we'll max, this is going to be expensive, but it's worth the, okay, so A max level server is producing 300 a second. A maxed RAM server, but not leveled, is only 13. And a maxed core is only 5. So, but again, we do get these big changes once you have, everything together. So I think we did it in the right order, right? Like the levels gave us the biggest bang. The RAM gave us the next biggest bang for the buck. Okay. So now our hacknet, we've spent almost $1 billion, 928 million. We've produced 670, so it's almost paid for itself. And it is now creating 57,000 a second. Okay, so I think our hacknet. Now again, this also runs an offline, although I do believe at a lesser rate. Okay, cool. Let's see. World, city, travel, help. Milestones, gain access to CSEC. Okay, documentation, that's where we're going to spend most of our time. Okay, we popped a couple of achievements. Acquired the brute, says purchase your first hacknet node. Write a script. Make 10 million from hacknet nodes. Okay, so we popped some of those. I have not looked forward into the what all the achievements are. We'll just let them happen as they happen. Okay, so if we remember where we were... actually, we should be able to go into active scripts. This is what we have running. We have a grow script whose only job is to keep the server up. We have a weaken script whose only job is to keep the hacked level down. And then the rest of these are our attack scripts that are making money. So let's go ahead and we're on Noodles right now. So let's analyze, see how many of these commands I can remember. Security levels 1.1. Okay, so I think our scripts are about to hit. So we will go ahead and analyze a couple of times to make sure. Went up to 1.1 to 1.4. We should check this right away, but I think we're okay. All right, yep, their server security level dropped. And... okay, went back from 1.02 to 1.072. Because I think we have... actually, we did put the attack script back on Noodles as well, I believe. Yep, money just popped back up. 1.486. Is that where we're getting up to each time? 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.486. Okay, we're going to let that run for a little bit. I guess we could actually... does it run grow? All right. Let's see. What are our commands? Grow, spoof money. So we just type those in directly? Yep. All right, and then weekend. Okay, these are going a lot faster now. I think our hacker level makes a difference on that. 1.2. We'll knock these back down manually. Okay, we're down to 1 there. What will our grow get us up to? Okay, grown by 0%, so we must have maxed it out. All right, we'll weaken it a couple more times, just so our scripts can have a good baseline. Yeah, green screens are old and classic, man. If you've done any computing from back in the day. I think my VIC-20 on my Commodore, trying to remember, I think it was white, though. I don't think it was green. Okay, we are back, so let's go home. Let's check our program. It's 85% done. Okay, so. Nice. Yeah, I like it. The green is pretty easy on the eyes, I find, so. Okay, can I focus? What's that? Does that make it? Oh, I think focus just takes us there. Let's see. 1 minute, 7 seconds, but I don't think it says. Let's see if we can tell if it looks like it's going up any faster or not. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got a good feel for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it's about the same. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this finish, and then we're going to dig into the rest of the documentation. So there was a tutorial that we ran through, and then that pushed us over to the documentation and the beginner's guide. In here, we ran through to here, I believe is where we got. So we'll go ahead and continue that work once our script is done here. Because then we can start, I guess, writing a program. I'm not 100% sure what this is. It says create program, so I think we're coding a program in our spare time. All right, then we'll call it 250 million because we probably had about that. While we're playing, then we'll see how much we actually make. You finish creating the deep scan. The new program can be found on your home computer. All right, so let's try it. So it is scan-analyze, I believe. Oh, and I think we can give it a number. Okay, so now you can see from, well, what was one that we've used? Iron Gym to Nectar we went. But here we can see from Joe's Guns to Max Hardware to NeoNet to Crush Fitness. We're actually deeper into the thing, and you can see they seem to get harder as we go in. So that gives us more access to that. All right, what's our next creative program? This program is used to display hacking and NetScript related information about servers. This program cracks open FTP ports. This unlocks in 33 hacking levels, so we'll see if we get there tonight. 183, 283, 533, and 783. All right, well, let's just keep doing them in order. All right, that one's 21 minutes, so it looks like they're going to take a little bit longer. Now, I have not read up on this game or done any other research. I don't know how much money is good, what levels we need to get to. We're just kind of going in as blind as we can, so. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't played around with anything Commodore. I have two VIC-20s, but I wouldn't even be brave enough to turn them on because I'd be afraid that they would just blow capacitors and stuff. One of these days, I might try to get one up and running, but wow. So are they completely new or are they refurbished? Have they rebuilt them? I have two. I'll sell you one for $1,000. I probably wouldn't. I want to keep them, but they're not new. They're the originals. Okay, so our hacknet is running 57,000 a second, and our scripts are running at 143 a second. So our hacknet is now far outpacing our little hacker thing that we set up here. All right. I'm not going to mess with factions until we learn what those are. I don't know what the city and travel are. So let's get back into here. Okay, so this is where we left off. Pressing the tab key in the middle of the terminal command still okay, we did that. The autocomplete we figured out. When running scripts, run early hack command. The T6 specifies the script. Okay, we did that. Okay, so I think we did everything to here. Increasing hacking level. There are many servers besides Noodles that can be hacked, but the higher required hacking levels, therefore we should raise our hacking level. We have done that a little bit. We're up to 217. Let us hack more servers, but we'll increase the effectiveness for our hacking against Noodles. Okay, cool. Yeah, we noticed that. Those scripts ran a lot faster, right? So if we connect to Noodles, I think it used to be like a minute for us to run a script. Does it say in here now? Time to hack, 9.4 seconds. I think that used to be like a minute 15, something like that. So that's gone way, way up. Okay, yeah, I'll have to see. Trying to lay out the month of November to kind of see what we're going to play. I think tomorrow night there's a new, like, post-apocalyptic, inspired by like Stardew Valley and Terraria demo that I think we're going to check out. So, but I'll have to take a look, yeah, and see if I can get it onto my schedule for sure. Okay, so yeah, we noticed that. The easiest way to train your hacking level is to visit Rothman University. You can do this from the City tab. Oh, there's Alt W? Are there... Oh, these all have hotkeys. That's nice. I wonder if those are listed anywhere. On the left-hand side, Rothman University should be the U. Near the bottom right, click on the U to go to the location. Once you go to Rothman University, you should use the screen with several options. These options describe different courses you can take. You should click on the first button, which says Study Computer Science for free. After you click C, Professor H, I'm studying computer science. After you click the button, you will start studying and earning hacking experience. While you're doing this, you cannot interact with any other part of the game until you either click Stop Taking Course or do something else simultaneously. Right now, we want our hacking level of 10. Yeah, we blew past that. You need approximately 174 hacking experience to reach level 10. Oh, that's the XP. So we've got, if we go to our stats, we've got experience and then levels as two different tracked pieces of information. Right now we want to hack level. Yeah, okay. And you're going to the stats tab. Since studying at Rothman University earns you 1 experience per second, this will take 174 seconds or approximately 3 minutes. Feel free to do something in the meantime. Okay, well, let's check this out. I don't know if it is meant to be... There we go. Study computer science. So I'm getting 1 experience per second. So a couple of things here. Then we'll see if I say we'll do this at 30 seconds. And then we'll come back in here and see if it keeps running or what's going on. Otherwise, I suppose you just turn this on and then watch YouTube. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, so you're studying computer science for 34 seconds. But did that break our... Okay, I think that shut this down. Okay, so you have a choice to make here. So we'll study computer science for a minute. That'll give us 60 experience. Because we've already got the levels. But if you needed the levels, that would be a good early thing to do. Or just don't play the game for 3 days. All right, after studying computer science for 1 minute and 2 seconds, you spent a total of 0. You earned a total of 62.4 hacking experience. Okay, so I wonder if some of the classes let you earn some of this other stuff. I don't know what it would do for you, but... stop creating. Okay. So let's get out of this. Do something else simultaneously. Let's go back to the city, back to the university, and look at what else is in there. All right. Taking data structures course. Okay, so it costs, but you get 2. Gain hacking experience. Gain hacking experience. Gain hack. Oh, there we go. Gain charisma experience. And gain charisma. So we got charisma, hacking, hacking. All right, what else is in the city? Can I go to the gym? Powerhouse gym. Train strength. 2,000 a second. Holy cow. This stuff gets expensive. Train defense, train dexterity, train agility. Okay, so there's a whole RPG aspect here. What's at the hospital? Get treatment for wounds. All right, things evidently go awry here. Apply for a software engineering intern job. Wages $495 a second. Wow, they pay well. Hacking level 250. Well, we're not there yet. 250. Oh, there we go. So here's where some of our experience things. So you raise your infiltrate the company. Yeah, I don't think we'll do that. Blade Industries. All right. What else is in here? Food and stuff. Apply to be an employee. Accepting all applicants. Apply to be part-time. So what happens? Well, let's find one and we'll do it and see what happens. Actually, you know what? No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see if this talks about any of that. Okay, so we've got that going. I think we got our... Nope, let's get our program going again. There we go. We won't take any more classes right now. Okay, that's kind of cool, though. I wasn't expecting that, actually. Okay, editing our hacking script. Now that we have a hacking level of 10, we can hack the Joe's Gun server. This server will be slightly more profitable than Noodles. Therefore, we want to change our hacking script to target Joe's Guns instead of Noodles. Go to the terminal and edit the hacking script by entering yada, yada, yada. At the top of the script, change the target variable to Joe's Guns. Okay. Create a new hacking script. Note that this will not affect any instances of the script that are already running. This will only affect instances of our script that have run from this point forward. Next, we're going to create a script that automatically purchases additional servers. These servers will be used to run many scripts. Running this script will initially be very expensive since purchasing a server costs money, but it will pay off in the long run. In order to create this script, you should familiarize yourself with the following functions. Purchase server, get purchase server cost, get purchase server limit, get server money available, the copy, and the execute. Create the script by going to a terminal and typing nano purchase server. Okay, so is this different than the hacknet nodes? Terminal achievements. Let's go into our stats. General, current city, servers owned. Oh, okay. So we can get more, up to 25 servers right now. All right, well, let's go ahead and try this one out, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. And we'll grab this. All right, so we'll go home. Purchase server. Okay, so how much RAM each purchase server will have? In this case, it'll be 8 gigabyte. Constant RAM 8. Iterator we'll use for our loop. Let I equal 0. Continuously try to purchase servers until we've reached the maximum amount of servers. I is less than get purchase server limit. Check if we have enough money to purchase the server. Get server money available. Get purchase server cost. Can we run these commands at the terminal? We're going to try that before we do any of this. Okay, purchase the server. Copy our hacking script onto the newly purchased server. Run our hacking script on the newly purchased server with 3 threads. Increment our iterator to indicate that we bought a new server. Okay, so what this is trying to do... So we can do these copies. So I was trying to do that earlier. I just didn't have it set up correctly. Make the script wait for a second before looping again. Remove this line will cause an infinite loop and crash the game. Nice. That's a good comment. So that's probably 1,000 milliseconds. All right. So this is going to purchase up to... Okay, let's look ahead a little bit here because I'm curious. To purchase the maximum amount of servers using the purchase server function. Each of these servers will have 8 gigabytes of RAM as defined in the RAM variable. Note that the script uses the command get server money available to get the money currently available. This is used to check if you can afford the purchase server. Whenever the script purchases a new server, it will use the copy function to copy our script onto that new server, and then it will use the execute function to execute it in that server. To run the script, go to the terminal, type run. This purchase will continually run until this purchases the maximum number of servers. When this happens, it'll mean that you have a bunch of new servers that are all running hacking scripts against Joe's guns. So we still need to make that edit as well. The reason we're using so many scripts to hack Joe's guns instead of targeting other servers is because it's more effective. This early in the game, we don't have enough RAM to effectively hack multiple targets, and trying to do so would slow us as we'd spread too thin. You should definitely do this later, though. Note that purchasing a server is fairly expensive, and purchasing the maximum amount of servers even more so. At the time of writing this guide, the script above requires 11 million in order to finish purchasing all the 8 gigabyte servers. Therefore, we need to find additional ways to make money and we have the money, but different sources of income. Okay, so we're not going to do this quite yet. Let's go ahead and go through the rest, and then we'll decide our course of action, because this would be if you were just playing and not... We went 3 days offline, and we beat up Noodles pretty bad. Okay, there are other ways to gain money. If you complete the introductory tutorial, you have already purchased this method, Hacknet nodes. Yeah, we made a lot of money doing that. Upgrade takes a certain amount of time to pay itself off. It's not necessarily be in the best interest to use these. Nonetheless, Hacknet nodes are a good source of income early in the game, although their effectiveness tapers off later. If you do wind up purchasing and upgrading Hacknet nodes, I would suggest only upgrading their levels for now. I wouldn't bother with RAM or core upgrades until later on. Yeah, we jumped ahead of that. The best source of income is from crimes. I don't know if I want to do crimes. I guess I am doing crimes, but this is because not only gives you a large amount of money, but it also raises your hacking level. To commit crimes, go to the city tab, then click on the link that says the slums. In the slums, you can attempt to commit a variety of crimes, each of which gives you certain types of experience and money if successful. See crimes for more details. You're not always successful when you attempt to commit a crime. Nothing bad happens if you fail a crime, but you won't earn any money and the experience gain will be reduced. Raising your stats improves your chance of successfully committing crime. Right now, the best option is rob store. This takes 60 seconds to attempt, gives 400,000 if successful. Man, I don't know where we are living. 2077 has, I think 2077 was the year, has inflation. Gives hacking experience, which is very important right now. Alternately, you can also use the shoplift crime. This takes 2 seconds to attempt and gives 15K if successful. This crime is slightly easier and more profitable than rob store, but doesn't give hacking experience. Work for a company. If you don't want to commit crime, okay, there's another option. Working for a company. This will not be not nearly as profitable as crimes, but will provide company reputation. Go to the city tab on the left and menu. Go to Joe's Guns. At Joe's Guns, there will be an option that says apply to be an employee. Click this to get a job. Then the new option will appear to simply says work. Click this and start working. Working at Joe's Gun earns 110 per second and also grants some experience for every stat except hacking. Okay, that's not too bad. Working for a company like crime is completely passive. You can choose to focus on your work, do something else simultaneously, or switch between those two. While you focus on work, you will not be able to do anything else. If you do something else simultaneously, you will not gain reputation at the same speed. you can cancel working time. Once your hacking hits level 75, you can visit Carmichael Security and get a software job there. This job offers higher pay and also earns you hacking experience. There are many more companies in the Cities tab that offer you to pay and also some more gameplay features. Feel free to explore. Okay. After you made a total of 11 million, automatically server purchase script should finish running. This will free up some RAM on your home computer. We don't want this RAM to go to waste, so we'll make use of it. Go to the terminal. Early hacking template. Okay. Let's go ahead and, I guess, clean some of this stuff up. Okay, there's factions. What else do we have? Once you have the brute force, you will be able to gain root access to several additional servers. Copying your scripts. Profiting from skills and gain reputation with CyberSec. Purchasing upgrades and augmentations. As I mentioned before, with 1 or 2 hours, I had earned over 200 million. Now it's time to spend all that money. Upgrading RAM on home computer. Purchasing your first augmentations. Installing augmentations. Okay, we're not too far from being through all this. All right, well, what we need to do is we need to create ourselves a new script because I butchered the old script. So that's this one. So let's go ahead and recopy this one. And then we need to create ourselves a new version of it. So let's go to the terminal. So early hack template is what it was called. So we'll call this, let's see, early. If we name it the same, the autocomplete will be difficult. So we'll call this just BG for beginner's guide. That'll work. All right, we're going to change that. We want to change this to Joe's Guns. And then let's check to make sure I spelt that correctly. Noodles, food and stuff, Joe's Guns. All right. Still creating our program. Okay, I don't think it wants us to change anything else on this. Let's double check. All right, so there's our noodle script. Running their scripts. All right. Let's go ahead then and check our purchase server script. But we want to change this to beginner's guide. Beginner's guide. Host name is coming from where? The host name equal ns.purchaseserver pserve dash concatenate the number. So that's a counter. Should be 0 to 24. And the RAM. All right, so let's try a couple of these commands. Let's see if we can run the... Oh, hey, there's... Nice, here we go. Returns the amount of money available on a server. Returning this function on your home computer will return the player's money. Purchase server cost. Get the cost of a server. RAM cost 0.25 gigabyte. Returns the cost. So I wonder if we can upgrade these later. Okay, so the host name equals ns purchase okay, so we're copying the script. So the script has, so we're copying this script. Let's make sure we save it. So we're copying this script. It's already targeting Joe's Guns. So our new server is going to target Joe's Guns. It's going to do 3. So let's check that. Mem BG early hack. The script requires 2.6 gigabytes of RAM to run for one thread. All right, I'm going to open up a calculator. So 8 divided by 2.6 is 3.07. So that's where that comes from. So what it's doing is basically, because we're getting the 8 gigabyte version, okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Like, there's a part of me that's just like, well, why don't we just up that and go for it? But we'll make this one happen because I want to see if we can upgrade it as well. If not, so be it. Okay, so we should, let's save that. We should be able to run that, and it should just buy all the servers. So, okay, editing, hacking level, creating new script to purchase new servers. Let's check in the documentation, though. Let's go home. Advanced mechanics. Is there a search? I don't see a search. Okay, resources. All right, let's see. Basic mechanics, stats, terminal, hacking scripts, servers. There we go. Servers, hackable servers, server connections, player-owned servers. This server will have a host name. The player's home computer is special for a variety of reasons. The home computer's RAM can be upgraded. It can be done by visiting certain locations in the world. The home computer persists through augmentation installations. The player can also purchase additional servers. This can be done by visiting certain locations in the world, or it can be done automatically through a script using the purchase server function. The advantage of purchasing servers is that in terms of RAM, they are cheaper than upgrading your home computer. The disadvantage is that your purchase servers are lost when you install augmentations. So what are these? Let's move this out of the way. Advances in science and medicine have led to powerful new technologies that allow people to augment themselves beyond normal human capabilities. There are many different types of augmentations, ranging from cybernetic to genetic to biological. Acquiring these augmentations enhances the user's physical and mental facilities. Augmentations provide persistent upgrades in the form of multipliers. These multipliers apply to a wide variety of things such as stats, experience gains, and hacking, just to name a few. The effective augmentation states how to acquire, installing augmentations. So it looks like if we augment ourselves, we lose all of our servers. That's an interesting choice, but okay. Well, let's go ahead and finish what we were doing then. So we created the script. So let's go ahead and run it and see what happens. Terminal. That is what we named it, right? Actually, go to our script editor. Yeah, purchase server is saved. This is saved. Run purchase server 8GB.js. Running the script with one threads, PID 9. Okay. Well, let's go to our stats. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. We're making enough money. We're dropping a little bit. But that was supposed to cost us 11 million, and I don't think we dropped more than a couple of million there. So again, we're out of sync with where we should be. So okay, active scripts. All recently killed scripts. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It finished. So does the script actually purchase server? There we go. Okay, so yeah. So what's happening here is we got a loop. While I is less than get purchase server limit. So once you hit that limit, we break out of that loop and it ends the script. So it did what it was supposed to do. So So I've got that running, but I don't know. They don't show up in our active scripts. But if we did that right, this script should be attacking Joe's guns. Let's go check out Joe's guns. See what's happening over here. Server security level 15. Total money available 2.5 million. All right. Let's see if there's anything in the help. Let's analyze ourselves. Can run scripts, yes. Required hacking skill. Okay, I don't see anything there. History, host name, kill all ls, mem. I'm still running noodles on this machine, which is hilarious. Analyze backdoor by purchase program from the dark web. Print the scripts logs. All right, let's go back in here. Make sure there's nothing. Yeah, we have Joe's guns doing work for us. All right, well, it says that we have them. And we copied the script, so I'm going to assume it's working correctly. So we got an 11 million cost here. Servers owned. So I don't know how long that's going to take to pay for itself. All right, well, this is still cranking away. It is almost to the point where we've broken even again. And we bought a lot, so probably more than we should have. Oh, we never did do the core upgrade. Or did we? Yeah, we've got 6 cores in all of them. How much would it cost us to, 300, holy cow. Let's see, 5 more. So what's the max? The max is 16 cores. All right, let's get that to 8. You finished creating the server profiler. Oh, that's good. Let's go kick off our next one. FTP crack. Cool. All right, let's see. Hacknet. The guide's already told us this is not the most efficient way to make money. Now, I'm probably wasting my money, but... Kyler, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, we're back. Yeah, so as many may know, Arizona does not participate in daylight savings time, which means now the Suns game, which I want to watch with my son, is starting later. So it's starting at 8:15 instead of like 7 or 7:30. So what I was doing is I was watching the game, and it would get done between 9:30 and 10, and then I'd play after. But if I waited till the game was over now, it'd be like 11 or something. So I'm going to try to get a session in here. We'll probably wrap up between 8 and 8:30, and then I'll go watch the game with my youngest. So that's the plan. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, it actually got a really good response. Got a good spike one day in views, so I decided let's go ahead and continue it. Our offline scripts made us a bunch of money. Let's see. Money since your last augmentation. So we made 500 million from hacking and 800 million so far from our hacknet. And then we're working our way through. We just bought 25 servers, and I don't know where to check how those are doing. We're up to level 219. We've made a bunch of programs. We've looked at jobs. We've looked at crime. I don't think we're going to do crime, but let's go look at it. The slums. So a kidnap. That just seems wrong. All right. Travel agency. We need to get ourselves a job. Apply for software engineering intern. I can do that at 100, 247. So it's crazy. Like, I can get these jobs, I suppose. You can order bigger servers via scripts. We don't take custom orders in person. It's funny because it's like, I suppose you just want to keep stacking this stuff. But, I look at what I've got going on right now. Like my hacknet alone right now. Like this is creating 5,000 a second. So if I went and got a job at this company, this is 200 a second, right? But there might be story reasons to do some of this stuff. Okay, cool. They're green if you can take them. That's good. And then we looked at the university. But again, we got way more hacker levels than we need. So we studied a little computer science and then we moved on. Yeah, I just went through. I've spent about $1 billion on them. So that's maxed, and I'm halfway through all the cores on my original 12. And then I've got 3 control servers I'm just using to be able to check things. So I maxed that, and I maxed that just so I can see the differences in what they do. So that's just for my min-maxy brain. But yeah, so we've got a lot going on right now. We are generating 68,000 a second just in this stuff. And then our active scripts are doing okay. But they're only doing 200 a second. And then theoretically, I put those 25 servers in, and then those 25 servers should be running the new version of the Joe's Guns attack. And this is the one that is more conservative. I just copied it. So it does all 3, unlike my stupid, crazy noodles attack that we did. But I haven't been able to find, like if I go to Joe's Guns, I think the script is just being really efficient, but I don't know where to find how I'm making money on servers. I can't find anywhere that it's telling me that, I'm making money, right? But it's coming from all kinds of different places. So, we've got hacking, which isn't going up. Hacknet is going up right now. I'm going to guess this will just jump up when a hack takes place. And then we spent 11 million on servers, but I don't know. So that's 549. Is that me hacking? That might be me actually having to do it. So again, we're making money. relatively quickly, but so 549. Oh, there it just went up. 549. It changed. I saw the number change. So I think that only hits when a hack hits. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. You know, I don't like just assuming something's working. You know, I'm sure it is, but I can't find anywhere to verify. We'll go back to the guide here in a second. So mem move nano display all scripts that are currently running. I think it's just on this server, right? Yeah. Oh wait, they have names. Can I? Nope, those are the servers out there. Hold on, we gave them names. Purchase server. So let host name equals ns purchase server pserve. Let's see if we can find pserve. That might give us some information. So can I connect to pserve? Oh, there they are. So pserve 0. All right, now we found something. All right, so it should be running. Total money available, yeah, that's fine. Can run scripts, 8 gigabytes. What are the commands to look at this? We got analyze, backdoor, alias, check, print the script logs. All right, let's try that. Check. Nope. Check script. Oh, actually, if we look. Oh, I don't know if our copy worked. Let's see. Connect, copy, download, free. Check the machine's free memory. That'll tell us something. Yeah, I don't think the copy worked. All right, let's check our script editor. So, BG. Did I misname that? I might have misnamed that. Okay, now we're finding some stuff. Let's go back home. I did. Okay, so here's our error. We found the answer. That was what we were trying to do. So in my active scripts, or actually, sorry, my script editor, this script I named bg-early. In here, I just named it bg-early. So we need to change this. Okay, we're just going to write a new script here. We're going to try to do this manually. So we're going to nano. Let's see. We'll call this server script copy.js. And then we'll see if I can figure out how to make this. So we're going to take this core script, which is the functionality that we want, but we're going to remove from it some stuff. So we are going to change this. We're going to say if, okay, while I is less than, so we're not going to pull this because that'll automatically. So if I is less than 25. All right, then we're not going to. Okay, we're not going to check on the money because we've already bought them. All right, if we have the money, we do. We're not going to purchase. Hacking script. Okay, so let our hacking script onto the newly purchased server. Okay, onto the. We'll just call it subserver. Run our hacking script on the subserver with 3 threads. Increment our iteration to indicate that we bought a new server. We'll just say increment our iterator. Let me check up on checks. Have you upgraded HackNet? Also, I believe jobs and stuff. Yeah, I believe they also give you, the stat increases. So that's probably what we should do. No worries, man. Take care of yourself. Okay, so let hostname equal ns purchase server pserve. Okay, so that should be the same. Hostname equals. Okay, no, we don't want to. We don't need to purchase the server. We just want to let hostname equal pserve dash plus our incrementer. All right, so let hostname equal pserve 0, pserve 1, pserve 2, so on and so forth, up to 24. Once it hits 25, it should dump us out. Okay, so then we copy our script, which we will correct. Source copy bg early hack template.js hostname, and then execute the script, increment ri, should loop back out. Actually, no, it should wait for a second and then fire the loop again. All right, this should work. I don't think we need this. All right, this theoretically should work. While we're in here, though, let's go ahead and fix this script so that if we ran it again, it would actually work. Okay. Server script copy. Let's give it a try. So I think it's just run, right? Here it is. All right, so run server script copy.js. Error while calculating RAM usage for this script. Unexpected token. Mem. Let's see, what did we name it? Server script copy. Could not calculate RAM usage for the. Okay, so we got something wrong, I think, is what that means. Server script copy. Let I equal 0. Well, I is less than 25. Paren. Oh, nope, that paren goes to there. Okay, we got an extra paren in here, I believe. Yeah, that is our error. Okay, let's try that. So mem, I think, is a good way to check your syntax. There we go. So if that completes, it knows that it compiled, I guess. All right, so let's go ahead and run it now. And we have no real way to check it. So let's go to our stats and see if anything is changing. Actually, what we can do is we can just go to connect to pserve, check its memory, free. There we go. So it's used up the memory. So something's running here now. We can, there's our script. Okay. Top 3 threads. That's working correctly. All right, so let's go to home, connect to pserve 24. Okay, that's up there now. All right, so let's analyze, see if this gives us any info. Top money, okay, let's go back. Let's connect to Joe's Guns. So it's keeping itself cleaned up. Actually, I think the hack security level was at a 10 when we first started this. Let's see if that changes. 11.2. 10.95. Okay. So stuff is happening. Again, I think we could be far more aggressive, but now let's see if we can find if it tells me any info. Hacking, hacknet. Yeah, I don't see anything that tells me that I'm making progress. So I'm either, there might be a command somewhere. Help. Download, grow, hack, help, history, home, hostname, LS CPUs. Place the number of CPUs on the machine. Mem, move. Display all scripts that are currently running. Is that on this machine or total? That's just on this machine. Delete a file, execute a program. Prints all immediately available network connections. Scan, analyze. Tail displays dynamic logs. Oh, might they be in here now? Okay, they're in here now. Because I fixed it, they are now running. So we can see. We're getting hacking experience. All right, so far we're 0 for 2 on money, though. There's probably one that's triggering every once in a while that's getting money. Well, it's not making us rich. Have any of them made money? I mean, we're getting hacking experience, so the weaken and grow commands are working. But I think, again, from the logic of the script, those are just generating and all right. I don't see any that are actually generating money. So let's look at our script again. All right, Joe's Guns. Get server, should find. If file exists, if we have the brute SSH program, use it to open the SSH port on the target server. So what does that do? We do have that program, I believe. This program executes a brute force attack that opens SSH ports. What's the documentation say about that? Servers hacking scripts. Faction crimes. General hacking, server security. Backdoors. Brute SSH. Connect to the target server in terminal and run a command. There are 2 ways. Okay. Well, tell me about the command. That's what I want to know. Stats terminal. Hacking. Scripts. Servers RAM. Hecknick knows. Augmentations. I don't think we're going to get to that right now. Programs. There we go. Bitburner programs were specifically listed. XC programs. Okay, well, unlike JavaScript, to write for yourself, JavaScript programs supplied by the Bitburner and all your programs in name. They don't require and allow you to access actual lines of code. After meeting the hacking skill requirement, therefore, shown in the program, create a program. Okay, yeah, we did that. Today's stock market world, code contracts. All right, well, let's get back into our beginner's guide. So we did nodes. We're not going to do crime. Work for a company. We purchased our servers. Free servers. Server connections. Player-owned servers. Purchase server function. Okay. Run early hack template after you purchase your new servers. Create your first program. Okay. Create program we did. Right now the program we want to create is Brute SSH. This program is used to open its ports on servers, allow you to hack more servers. As many servers in the game require a certain number of open ports. Okay. So we can open up that port so that Nuke will work on them. Feel free to cancel your work on creating a program at any time. As your program will be saved, it can be picked up later. Brute SSH takes about 10 minutes. Create auto link. Okay, so that is done. I wonder, do we need to nuke those servers? Let's look again. Or do we have... No, we have nuke. Okay, then what's Joe's guns? Joe's guns. Root access, yes. Required hacking skill 10. Number of open ports required to nuke 0. Okay. Everything should be good there. Let's connect back over to Joe's guns. Server security level is down to 5, so we're actually dropping that. Oh, you know what's happening then? Okay, so here's what's happening. We're not making any money because right now our scripts are dropping the security level down and raising the money up. And then once those finally cap out, it'll start to hack, right? So if we help it out here, like if we did some weaken commands. Okay, the minimum is 5. So we're down to minimum there. Okay, let's try grow. Let's see if we can get these. So those scripts are just sitting there trying to get these things into place before it's going to start doing the hack. So again, they're very safe scripts. So we're just helping our scripts along here because I want to make sure they're actually making us money. To 3.7 million. Don't know how high it's going to be. But they might just have to churn or just chug through this for a while. And again, it would eventually get done. We keep growing it by 1%, 1.7%. Yeah, we're up to 4 million. Okay, we're gonna let that run, but I think it's working. But we'll make sure that caps out before. That way we know it's working before we go offline. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to our beginner's guide. Okay, we purchased our servers. We reached hacking level of 50. We created our first program. We created our second program. Join your first faction. Shortly after you reach level 50 hacking, you should receive a message that says this. We've been watching you. Your skills are very impressive, yada, yada. If you didn't, or if you accidentally closed it, that's okay. Messages are saved to your home computer. Enter the following terminal commands to view the message. This message is part of the game's main quest line. It is a message from the CyberSec faction that is asking you to pass their tests. Passing their test is simple. You just have to find their server, hack it, and install a backdoor through the terminal. Their server is called CSEC. To do this, you'll use the scan analyze terminal command, just like we did before. This will show you the network for all servers that are up to 2 nodes away from your home computer. Remember that your network is randomly generated, so it'll look different for everyone. Okay, so let's go and see and remind ourselves of the messages we've gotten so far. We're on Joe's Guns. We need to go home. So we have flight server nuke deep scan. Okay, let's start with J0. Dot message. Am I using the right command? Cat file. Display a message. Okay. So cat J0 dot MSG. Okay, for unknown sender. I know you can sense it. I know you're searching for it. It's why you spend night after night at your computer. It's real. I've seen it, and I can help you find it. But not right now. You're not ready. Use this program to track your progress. The flight.exe program was added to your home computer. This message was served. Okay. And then let's try message 1. Soon you will be contacted by a hacking group known as CyberSec. They can help you with your search. You should join them. Garner their favor and exploit them for their augmentations. Do not trust them. They are not what they seem. No one is. This message, okay, so let's try 02. Message received from unknown sender. Do not try to save the world. There is no world to save. If you want to find the truth, worry only about yourself. Ethics and morals will get you killed. Keep an eye out for hacking groups known as NightSec. This message was, keep an eye out for hacking groups. Okay, is there a 3? Didn't say, I thought 1 said no. I thought 1 said not to join NightSec. Okay, so we have J0, J1, J2. We've got the CSEC message. CSEC. Message received from unknown sender. We've been watching you. Your skills are very impressive. You've been wasting your talents. If you join us, you can put your skills to good use and change the world for the better. If you join us, we will unlock the full potential. But first, you must pass our tests. Find and install the backdoor on our server. Okay, so was it J2? If you want to find the truth, worry about yourself. Ethics. Keep an eye out for a hacking group known as NightSec. All right, so is it J1 then? Soon you'll be contacted by the hacking group known as CyberSec. They can help you with your search. You should join them. Okay, so we need to decide if we're going to play. Oh, let's see what NightSec has to say. People say that the corrupted governments and corporations rule the world. Yes, maybe they do. But do you know that everyone really fears people like us because they can't hide from us, because they can't fight shadows in the data? Join us and people will fear you too. Find and install a backdoor on our server. Then we will contact you again. Okay, are there any other messages? Oh, there's a hacker's handbook. What is that? Beginner's Guide to Hacking. Okay, so hack, grow, weaken, security levels, purchase additional servers. Okay. CSEC, hackers, J1, J2, J1, J0, okay. NightSec. We got our programs. We've got that flight thing. So that was in J0. Use this program to track your progress. The flight.exe program was added to your computer. All right, so we have to make the decision, and we're going to make the decision to trust J3, jump 3R here. So let's go ahead and run. Is it not run? There we go. All right, augmentation 0.30, money 473 out of 100 billion. Okay, well, at least we have a goal now. Hacking skill 221 out of 2,500. Okay, not bad. So let's check our program creation. Okay, we've built all the programs that we can. Let's check Joe's guns. See if it's still growing. Okay, so the hacking level is dropping down. So it's still, the scripts are still doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's just we haven't gotten to the cap yet. Yeah, the server's up to 7 million. I don't know if there's a way to check that, but the SSH port is open, so that worked. Okay. So we have a couple of things to do here. So one was get a job. We passed the get a job. Work for a company. So let's go work for a company so we can get some of our stats to go up. And then we'll try to break into that server. So Powerhouse Gym. Okay, that's for training. Hospital, I guess if we get hurt. Megacorp, we don't qualify for those. Okay. Food and stuff. All right, well, maybe. Joe's guns. Travel agency, that just brings up a thing. 4 Sigma. We don't qualify for any of those. The NSA. Hey, we could work for the NSA. Wages are good. Hacking level 150. Reputation. $75, $125. Okay, so far the NSA has been our highest hacking level. City Hall. CIA. That's a 150. 0.872. All right, let's go back real quick and make sure that we're doing this right. You don't want to commit crimes, there's no option. Work for a company this way, nearly as profitable as crimes, but will provide company reputation. Go to the city tab and left-hand navigation menu. Joe's Guns. Joe's Guns will be an option to apply to be an employee. Click there and job. Then the new option will appear to be simply work. Click on this to start working. Working at Joe's Guns earns 110 per second. Also grants some experience for every stat except hacking. Work for a company like crime is completely passive. You can choose to focus on your work, do something else simultaneously, or switch between the two. While you focus on work, you will not be able to do anything else in the game. If you're something else simultaneously, you will not gain reputation at the same speed. You can cancel work anytime. When tracking level hits 75, go to Carmichael Security. The job offers higher pay and also earns you hacking experience. There are more companies in the city tab offering more pay and also more gameplay features. Feel free to explore. So where does it tell us? All right, so Carmichael Security. Is that this one? Yep. So wages and reputation. So reputation is 0.9. So I wonder, is there certain ones that we want reputation with? Ooh, that one's at 200. Like, I'm not worried about the money as much. We got money coming in. I'm just wondering if the reputation is important. World Stock Exchange. Buy an account for 200 million. Okay, that's a whole sub thing in the game that we'll have to figure out, I'm sure. Back to the city. World Stock Exchange, Universal Energy. That one's a 200. That one's a 200. Iron Gym. Okay, that's where we can train stuff. All right, well, let's start at the NSA. So we'll take the lower money. Strength level 200. Holy cow. We're at 1. All right, we'll take the lower money here. Play about 18, turn as a National Security Agency. Cool. Return to the world. Job. There we go. Work. Oh, can I do more than one? Let's try. NSA and what was it? Carmichael Security? Carmichael Security. And pick that one. There we go. Now, do all those show up? No, just one. Okay. That's what I figured. All right, let's go back to the NSA. And then we'll say job, work. You are currently working as a software engineer intern at National Security Agency. Current company reputation. Company reputation, hacking experience. Okay, we're getting charisma, so it does tell you what you're getting. So let's check our stats. There we go. All right, so I'm not worried about the hacking part, but so probably go around there. National Security Agency, Carmichael Security. Oh, okay, cool. So that's the two that I've clicked on things. So I guess you'd want to go through, like if we go to Carmichael Security here, apply for that. And then we say quit, I guess. Sure. Let's see, Carmichael Security. Okay, that one's charisma and hacking as well. What about this one? Charisma and hacking. All right, let's find one that like Joe's Guns. Because that shouldn't be hacking, right? Apply to be an employee. Work. Oh, there we go. So this isn't hacking. I'm gaining company reputation, but I'm gaining in all of these, I do believe. So let's check our stats. Okay. I like that. So let's keep that running for now, just to see if we can get some of those up. Because we're getting hacking skill off of our scripts. All right, documentation. We're coming back. We're working for a company. Reach activity, create a new program. Great. Did it. Joining your first faction, CyberSec. Shortly after you receive level 50 hacking, you should receive a message. You join us. Okay, so let's check out factions. This faction offers security work. So is CyberSec, is that the one we got the message from? I think it is. Let's go back to... That's J0. CyberSec, yeah. So joining CyberSec, we have to do its main quest line. All right, so let's find CSEC. Let's see if we can do this based off of what it tells us to do. So we want a cat. Case possible to complete CSEC. I'm watching you. But first you must pass our test. Find and install a backdoor on our server. Okay, so do we have the backdoor program? I think we do. Or is it just a command we can just do? Backdoor. Install a backdoor on a current machine. Okay. So we want to scan analyze. And we need to find this place. There it is, CSEC. So it's off of Noodles. Root access we do not have. Requiring hacking skill 56. We're good there. Number of open ports required to nuke 1. All right, how do we get more information on that? So we need to connect to Noodles. And then connect to CSEC. All right, so CyberSec can run scripts on this. No. Backdoor, no. Required hacking skill for hack and backdoor 56. Server security 1. Chance to hack 0. Time to hack 11 seconds. Total available money 0. Required number of ports. Okay, so we should be able to brute. Oops, I hit a button. There we go. Run. Root. Opened a port. So now if we analyze it, number of open ports for nuke 1, and we have that port open, so we should be able to run nuke. Nuke successful. Gained root access to CSEC. So we can run scripts on it now, which means now we should be able to just install a backdoor. Is that all it is? You've received a faction invitation. Would you like to join CyberSec? Let's decide later. Is it listed in here now? Okay, cool. All right, let's see what the documentation says. See how close we got. If you didn't or you accidentally close it, it's okay. Enter the following commands. Did it. Your message is part of the game's main quest line. Faction is asking you to pass their test. Passing their test is simple. You just have to find the server, hack it, install a backdoor through the terminal. Their server is called CSEC. Do this, yada, yada. You show the network of all servers up to 2 nodes away. Scan, analyze results. This tells you that I can reach CSEC through Iron Gym. If you created the auto link exe program earlier, then the easier method is to CSEC. You'll notice that the scan analyze results, all of the servers' host names are white and underlined. You simply click on the server host names in order to connect it. I should start using that. I just like to type, I guess. The CSEC for this is random value between 51 and 60, although you should message CSEC when you hit 50. Hacking, you usually actually pass your test until your hacking level is high enough. Install the backdoor on the server. After you connect to the CSEC server, you can backdoor it. Note that the server requires 1 open port in order to get access, so you can open SSH port with brute SSH program to create an earlier on the terminal. Done. As you successfully install the backdoor, you should receive a faction invitation to CyberSec shortly afterwards. Accept it. If you accidentally reject the invitation, that's okay. Just go to the Factions tab, and you should see the option to let you accept the invitation. Congrats, you just joined your first faction. Don't worry about doing anything with this faction yet. We'll come back to this later. All right, using additional servers to hack Joe's guns. Once you have root SSH, you'll be able to gain root access to several additional servers. These servers will have more RAM to run scripts. Okay, so we could add, just like we did for Noodles now, we can actually set up and make more things attack Joe's guns. We might do that. And you can run our hacking scripts with 12 threads on each server. By now, you should know how to connect to servers. So find and connect to each of these servers using the scan analyze 3 terminal and following the terminal command and hacking. Okay. Remember that you can use auto link. Okay, so we might do this. Trying to get through the rest of this before we call it a day. Yeah, we're really close. So, but we've done this. This is exactly how we set up Noodles. So I'm not going to do that quite yet. Profiting from scripts and gaining a reputation with CyberSec. Now it's time to play the waiting game. It takes some time for your scripts to start earning money. Remember that most of your scripts are targeting Joe's guns. It will take a bit for them to grow and weaken the server to the appropriate. Okay, we did notice that, right? Once you do, however, the scripts will be very profitable. For reference, in about 2 hours after starting my first scripts, my scripts had production rate of 20K per second and earned a total of 70 million. You can see these stats active scripts. Okay, after another 15 minutes, the production rate has increased to 25K per second, and the scripts made an additional 55 million. Your results will vary based on how you earned the crimes working. Okay, we understand that. So that's where if I wanted to optimize the script like we did on Noodles, we could really kick those numbers up. The script that they give you is safe. It keeps your security at its lowest and the money at its top. But it does things, is always keeping those in spot. So I think ours are actually quicker. But okay, as I mentioned before, with 1 to 2 hours, I earned over 200 million. Now it's time to spend all of this money on some persistent upgrades to help progress. Okay, we do want to do this because this will be different. Everything up to this is a repeat of what we already done. Most important thing to upgrade right now is RAM on your home computer. This will allow you to run more scripts. To upgrade your RAM, go to the City tab and visit the company Alpha Enterprises. There will be a button that says Upgrade Home RAM to 16 gig for $1 million. Click it and upgrade your RAM. I recommend getting your home computer's RAM to at least 128 gigabytes. Getting even higher would be better. Okay, let's go do that. So we're looking for Alpha Enterprises. So we'll go to the City. I do love that this is all just ASCII. Alpha Enterprises. Oh, we can work for them. Hacking level 100. Okay. Purchase 2 gigabyte server. Okay, no, we've already purchased servers. Purchase Tor router. You can order bigger servers via scripts. We don't take custom orders. More RAM means more scripts on home. Upgrade home RAM 8 to 16. Cores increase the effectiveness of grow and weaken on home. Purchase Tor router. Well, it's only 200K. What happens if I click that? You have purchased a Tor router. You now have access to the dark web for your home computer. Use the buy command in the terminal to purchase programs. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, we are sitting pretty good on money, I do believe. Where are we at? We have 500 million, which is probably more than we're supposed to have at this point. So let's see how far we can upgrade our computer. 32, 64, 128, 256. Or we're at 128. Unlocked an achievement. All right, let's go check that out. What do we get? Purchase a Tor router. FTP crack. We got that one. Okay, we're doing okay there. Let's keep going. What do you think the cap is? 100 million. Ooh, 318. We got to be getting close to running out of money. We're at 429. Well, we're almost done with this session, so we're going to spend our money. Actually, you know what? We need to... Let's join that. 0 favor. Okay, so we're gaining reputation there. What are net burners? Hacknet RAM. Sector 12. Can we just join them all? Factions. Throughout the game, you may receive invitations from factions. There are many different factions, and each faction has different criteria in determining the potential membership. Joining a faction and furthering its cause is crucial to progressing the game and unlocking in-game content. All right, let's join them all then. All right, so we probably should have done that a long time ago, but that's okay. We were having fun exploring the city. All right, let's see. 512. Oh, it's 1 billion for a terabyte. So, all right. Well, now our home computer. So required hacking. Hack. Oh no, we're still on CSEC. Let's get home. All right. So required number of open ports for Nuke. 5. Server time to hack organized RAM 512. Okay. Hey Geeky, how you doing? Yeah, I just missed you were playing Castle Crashers, and I saw it pop up, and then I got busy at work, and when I went back to watch it, you were already done. So I just missed you. Sometimes it's hard to get on while I'm doing work stuff. Yeah, no worries. Our time zones make it difficult, definitely for sure. We're about to wrap up anyway, so I'm probably within the next 5-10 minutes going to wrap this one up for tonight. Cool. Yeah, if I can catch it, I will. But again, it's kind of the same thing. It's hard when you're streaming when I'm at work, and I'm streaming when you're either getting ready for work or going to bed. No worries. Nice. I haven't played it. You liking it? All right. While we're doing that, let's nano our superscript here, which was called what? Copy stuff server we grow. Oh, it was Noodle Cache, right? Yeah, Noodle Cache. All right, so let's copy this. Yeah, I can understand that for sure. Can I pass an argument into this? Function main ns promise void. Like, I'd like to be able to just pass in the server and not hard code it like this. Let's try it. We'll just, actually, I don't want to change this one. So don't save that. No. Yeah, absolutely, man. Get some rest. Take it easy. All right, so we will nano Joe's cache. So we're just going to make separate scripts now, and I'll worry about trying to figure out how to put that in later. Okay, so let's go make sure. So Joe's guns, all lowercase. So we have our machine now with 512 megabytes of RAM. If we mem Joe's cache, it takes 1.7 gigabytes. So we have 512 divided by 1.7. We can run 301 threads on this, theoretically. Now, are we currently running anything? All right, so let's kill the noodle script. Okay, so we're not running anything on our home computer now. So theoretically now, Joe's guns, we have root access. Okay, so before we go too far into this, let's check our active scripts and see if any of these are generating money yet. They are not. Let's see, I want to create a grow script then. So let's do a nano Joe grow. Okay, so we want to do... We're basically going to take... some of this functionality. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. All right, so we don't care about that, don't care about that. I just want that command. All right, let's try, see if this is going to work. So, let's connect to Joe's. See how far it's gotten this up now. So I think this is still growing. Yeah, this thing is still growing. I don't know what its cap is. It's up to 18 million, so we're going to get a little crazy here. So let's go home. Mem Joe's grow 1.6. So 320. So I should be able to run script on a number of threads. So if we run Joe's grow on 320 threads. Whoa, 320. There we go. This machine doesn't have enough RAM. 319. All right, did I not do my calculation correctly? Let's see. Mem Joe grow. Oh, 1.75. I did not do my calculation correctly. So 292. Well, I guess we would have got there eventually, but... All right, so now if we connect to Joe's... 20 million, 153. Have we capped it finally? $21.95. Oh, there they go. They all hit. It went from 20 million to 25 million, and the security level jumped to 6.168. Still growing. So I'm guessing eventually in offline mode this thing would eventually cap out. 33 million. What's our security level? Well, we've been fine at 10. So we'll let this keep running. So our other scripts, our 25 server scripts, are now kicking in and knocking down our security levels, and our home machine is just hammering this with grow commands. Yeah, we're up to 44 million. So we've gone up when we first jumped on here, we were at like 20 million. So those scripts would have eventually got it done. But it would have taken a while. All right. Come on. Find that cap. It's still growing. You can tell when they hit, though. Look at that. Security level went from 5 to 6. And I think each jump is like 0.05 or something like that. Let's look. Just guns from 5.106 to... So 0.75 hacking. But again, it dropped right back down. So our safety scripts are keeping it in check. Even with my crazy grow hack taking place right now. 61 million. Because the problem is I don't think our scripts are going to do anything until they cap out. All right, so what's this one doing? I'm getting tons of experience. So our hacking level is definitely, we're getting 595, or we have 595. Okay, cool. We've leveled up though. We got 6 here. Okay, so this number just keeps going up. So somewhere, I wonder if there is a... Can I run flight from here? I don't think so. Oh, I can. Cool. Money. Hacking. Yeah, that doesn't give us a lot. All right, well, while we're just hammering this server right now, let's check our documentation for stats. HP scales with defense, strength defense. Okay. Your physical skills. Does it say anywhere how much a level is? I'm going to guess there's some kind of progression service. Subpage inside menu or API method ns.getPlayer. Can I run that directly? We'll try. Charisma. Other shots available later stages in the game. Okay, so can I just run this command? No. Invalid file extension only JS script. So I can put that in a script, I guess. Okay, well, let's check our active scripts. Okay, we're generating money. So if we're generating money, that means we finally hit the cap. So let's go back to terminal here and analyze. So 62-ish million. It might not be exactly that, but okay, drop down. So now the scripts are all going to try to put it back up. So they won't hack. So they're going to do the security level first, probably. Trying to get that down to 5. Okay, 5.3. When they all hit, it should drop down to 5. 5.398. There's 5 and 62.5. So they all hit. So now they're going to try to pull money, which will raise that and lower the money, and then they'll lower it. There we go. So it raised the level, raised the level. So we just pulled 10 million off that server, and now they're going to probably correct it. So, okay, that's working as intended. So let's go home, and we're going to shut down our grow script here. Okay. And then we have, just to test this now, we have our Joe cache script here. I think we're going to absolutely drain this server if we do this, but I want to see if it works. So let's run Joe cache. Run Joe cache. I don't know why the autocomplete's not working. Actually, we need the mem of Joe's cache. All right, it's here, right? Did I spell something wrong? Oh, Joe's cache. All right, so the mem of Joe's cache. All right, 1.7. All right, so 301. So run Joe's cache on, we'll just go and even 300 threads. All right, so when these all hit, we should see a big... There we go. We just pulled 58 million off the server. But I'm going to say what that's probably done now. Is absolutely drained it, right? Yep, total money available is 0. So let's go ahead and shut down that script. There we go. Okay. So now what should be happening is our other scripts are slowly going to build that back up. Yeah, so $15. That's all they're going to do for a while. So we can instant pull all the money off of a server that way. Let's go ahead and fix that while we finish the tutorial. So we're going to run Joe Grow. I spelled it wrong, but oh nope, kill Joe Grow. Run Joe Grow on, what did we say, 292? Was that right? Okay. So now if we connect to Joe's, all right, we got 15. We'll let the script hit once, and then we'll go finish the... So 33, 39. This might take a while to build back up. So if we quick influx of cash, 40, 68, 78, 87. How much are we getting? Is it always just that 1%? Oh, 30%. 22%. All right, so it is dropping. Okay, so we're going to let that run. Recover our mess that we made. All right, so back to home. So we upgraded our RAM, purchasing our first augmentations. Once you get 1,000 reputation with CyberSec faction, okay, so we're probably not going to do that tonight. To do this, go to the Factions tab, the left-hand navigation. All right, let's go take a look, but... What did it say we needed? 1,000 reputation? Once you get approximately... Okay. So this will be, if we play again, we'll hit that one. Augmentations give persistent upgrades in the form of multipliers. These aren't very powerful early in the game because your multipliers are small. However, the effects of augmentations stack multiplicatively by a multiple. We'll just go with that with each other. So can you install many augmentations? So we'll have to rebuy all of our servers when we do this, I think, because more in RAM upgrades for your home computer rather than augmentations early on. Having enough RAM to run many scripts will allow you to make much more money. Then you'll have to come back later. Okay. Right now, I suggest purchasing at least the NeuroTrainer 1 augmentation from CyberSec. If you have the money to spare, I'd also suggest getting the Bitwire and several levels of NeuroFlux. Okay, we'll check those out. That's the end of the walkthrough portion of this guide. You should continue to explore what the game has to offer. While quite a few features aren't covered or mentioned in this guide, and even more will get unlocked as you continue to play. Also check out the API documentation to see what it has to offer. Writing scripts. Okay, we'll go to that in a second. Installing augmentations and resetting. If you purchased any augmentations, you'll need to install them before you actually gain their effects. Installing augmentations in the game is a soft reset or prestige mechanic. To install your augmentations, go to Augmentations tab. On the left-hand navigation menu, you will see the list of all the augmentations you have purchased. Below, you will see the button that says Install Augmentations. Be warned, after clicking this, there will be no way to undo it unless you load an earlier save. Automating the script startup process. Whenever you install augmentations, all of your scripts are killed, and you'll have to rerun them. Doing this every time you install augmentations will be very tedious and annoying. So you should write a script to automate the process. Here's a sample startup script. Feel free to adjust it. Okay. So basically, yeah, it's redoing all the stuff that we've already done. All right. Early on in the game, it's better to spend your money on upgrading RAM and purchasing new servers rather than spending on augmentations. The more money available on a server, the more effective the hack and grow functions will be. This is because both of these functions use percentages rather than flat values. Hack steals a percentage of the server's total available money, and grow increases the server by... Okay, so keeping that number up. So what I did for that quick money was actually detrimental because we pulled that value down to 0. We did get the 50 million, so if you needed it, I guess. There is a limit to how much an existing server. This value is different for each server. The get server max money function will tell you this maximum value. At this stage of the game, your combat stats strength are not nearly as useful as your hacking stat. Don't invest too much time and money into gaining combat. As a rule of thumb, your hacking target should be your server with the highest max money. That's required hacking level is under half of your hacking level. Those are good tips. So something I want to check is, let's create ourselves a new script. Actually, let's just look. Scripts. There was a link to scripts up here somewhere. Automating scripts. There we go, script. Let's see. Is there a reference to all of the commands that you can run? That's what I'm looking for. Remote API, changelog. Let's see, stats terminal, hacking. We got scripts here. Prints all scripts running. Kill, working with scripts, multi-threading scripts, referencing scripts. Referencing other objects. Oh, that's what we want. Script arguments. Flags and arguments. Oh, that pulled up a web page. ns.args. Arguments passing into the script can be accessed as a normal array by using the bracket operator. All right, so that's something to play around with. Never-ending scripts, working with scripts in the terminal. What I was looking for is Let's see if it's over here or if they have a search over here. Oh, here we go. Properties. Like, is there a way to output information if you just want to see it? Like a message box from the old days. M message. Nope. There's lots of gets. Get player. Get. Okay, there's that get player information. Let's just see if we can make that work. So let's just nano my get player info.js. Okay, so it should just be ns dot get. Is it just get player? Yeah, get player. That should be it. So if we run, your machine doesn't have, okay, so mem. Oh, it doesn't have enough RAM because I'm running that stupid grow script on the background. So, okay, so it actually works. So let's check Joe's Guns, see how it's doing. Oh, we are on Joe's Guns. All right. Well, we need to clean some stuff up here. So let's copy server copy scan SCP to home. Can I do it that way? Okay, there we go. And then we want to, is it remove my, delete it. Okay, cool. Well, we are on Joe's Guns. So let's see how our grow script is running. Yeah, it's up to 700. So I hurt that by what we did. So, all right, that's okay. Let's go ahead and try this though. Okay, so is that, did it copy over? It did. All right, let's try to run it. Running script with one threads. Okay, I think it did it, and then, yeah, okay, so we need to nano that here, though. So let's clean up some of this stuff here. We don't need that open. Purchase server, we don't need open. Script copy. Joe's cache. This one we need to rewrite. Joe's grow. That's on Joe's Guns. No, don't save that. Okay, that one's on this one. So what we need is a command. Message event, message post message. Post message. Get player info. Will that work? Let's find out. Access deprecated function on property ns.getPlayer playtime since last OG. This is no longer supported usage and will be removed in a later version. Use ns get result info. Okay. Well, it's trying to work. This message can also appear for object properties. This is no longer supported. Okay, so let's see. Let's try ns.getPlayer. Let's see. Access deprecated function or property. ns.getPlayer playtime. This is no longer supported usage and will be removed in a later version. ns get reset info last arg reset instead. This is a static timestamp instead of elapsed time. All right. Well, let's test something else here. Let's go back to our script editor. Let's just see if we can post something. This is a test. 2 exclamation points. All right. Well, I don't know where that message went. It worked. It ran. Didn't give us all this stuff. So this will probably take some research on my part. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of stuff in here. Message event, message port, post message. What about display? Nope. All right, so I'll have to do some work on that. I didn't see anything in the documentation. Script arguments, multi-threading, never ending, working with scripts in the terminal. Yeah, so that's just a matter of some research, I think. Functions, arrays, variables. If else, functions, arrays, variables. So they're all JavaScript, so I probably can just find a JavaScript reference. Identifying a script. All right, where are we at? What time is it? Oh, yeah, we need to wrap up anyway. So this isn't a bad place to stop. Let's check our active scripts. This thing is cranking away, trying to get that money back up. These are all cranking away. Is that number drop? Yeah, see, this number is dropping because it's an average, and we're not making money anymore. Did it make 2 million? If that made 2 million while it was running. Yeah, I think it did. So those should crank out some money. Let's check our hacknet. Okay, it has produced 1.15 billion. And we've only spent 1 billion. So we're in the plus there. We have 400 million going on there. So how much is it? So that will increase another 3,000 a second. So we go from 5 to 8. But it would cost us 356 million. Let's do a little. So 356 million divided by an increase of, we'll call it 3.5. 3.5 thousand. Is that right? Yeah, 3.5 thousand. $101,000 seconds. Is that right? Divided by 60. Divided by 60, 28 hours. If I did the math right, that upgrade would pay for itself. But again, and it's probably less in offline mode, but if you're if you're going to leave it for days, you know, having those up and running would actually eventually pay for itself. We're going to leave it for now. I think it's going to generate plenty. Let's see, terminal, script editor. So next steps would be rewrite some of these scripts to pass in arguments. So we don't have to have different scripts. I can just target a server with an argument and use the same script. So we might do that. We'll leave that running for now. But I think this server array is going to make plenty. Then these are all still attacking noodles, and we're going to leave that alone. We got through the documentation. Drain a server of all its money. Okay, well, I got an achievement for doing it, so I'm okay with that. We joined CyberSec, purchased the Tor router. We've done all of that. What are we at? We're unlocked in 22 hacking levels for that. Our stats are growing because we're working, and we'll leave that because that'll just passively grow. Our hacking number is plenty big right now. Let's see, money, servers. That might be because we upgraded our home server, I'm going to guess. So we'll see if that number changes next time. Company work, we've made money. We've taken a class. Hacking. Yep, everything's working well there. All right. If you are interested in me continuing to play this, let me know. Happy to add it to the rotation if there is interest. If not, we can also move on to other things. So this is Bitburner. It is available both on Steam and directly on the internet through GitHub. Both links you can find down in the description below. Definitely support the group. It is, I believe, free in both places. So if it is something that you're interested in, I think our next step now is to follow the storyline, start to clean up some of our stuff. Like right now we have like all these scripts that I could condense into like this early hack one, the BG early hack one could be one script. Joe Grow, Noodle Grow could be one script. Noodle Cache, Joe's Cache could be one script. So I'd probably do a round of cleaning some of that kind of stuff up. What's a server profiler do? Joe's Guns. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's good information to have. So it takes 11 seconds to hack, 36 seconds to grow, 45 seconds to weaken. But again, that's all passively going to run until the next time we play. Let's connect. See how far it's gotten. Okay, we're up to 1.9 thousand. Again, that's going to take a while now to grow back up to what it needs to be. Because we drained it. 2.9, 2.96. But that's 2,000. So I think as it starts to grow, because it is percentage based, 2.24. Let's see when our scripts hit. 2.24, 2.24, 2.24. I wonder if I can put this analyze in the script. Because that's the other thing I want to figure out. I want my scripts to be able to give me feedback. It might not be possible. Oh, 2.28. 2.296. What were we at before? 2.2, 2.4. Okay, we're going to let that grow. What I think I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and let this just run idle because I'm going to leave the room for a while just to fix my my blasting of all the money off the server, and then I'll let it go. Then we'll let it go to passive, and I won't open it back up until I figure out, or until we do another stream on it. So, all right, let's go ahead and call it a night. As always, we thank everybody for your support. Again, if this is something you want to see more of, let me know. Likes, share, subscribe, comments, social media, different things like that. Well put together. What I find the coolest about this is how engaging it can be. And we've looked at nothing but text, right? Like even the map here is just ASCII text. And that is really, really cool. The systems seem relatively complete and robust. They have a air of reality to them. You know, there's some liberties taken for gaming, but that is just part of the gaming world. So I'm really, really impressed with the work that they've done here. So, all right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and call it a day. If you have any questions about the game or anything you want to see, let me know. Other than that, we will leave you as we always do, and that is go watch, play, or create something great. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time zone you happen to be in. And I think tomorrow there is a demo that I want to check out. Terraria / Stardew Valley / post-apocalyptic farming simulator game that has a demo up on Steam right now. So we're going to take a look at that tomorrow. So everybody have a wonderful rest of your day. Go watch, play, or create something great, and we'll see you later.